Assalamu alaikum my dear students. Welcome to our mathematics 10th class lesson. Today our topic will be subtraction word problems. And our learning intention is we are learning to solve word problems of subtraction. And our success criteria for today is written below. I want you all to read it with me. I will be successful if I can solve 3 steps word problems. So this is our success criteria for the lesson today. So let's get started. First of all, before we start to solve the subtraction word problems, there are many things to know in the subtraction word problem. First of all, before we start to solve, we should know the vocabularies related to subtraction. In each word problem of a subtraction question, there are vocabularies related to it. So first of all, I am going to show you a few word problems and we are going to find the words which is related to subtraction. So let's get started. So we have our first word problem here. Luhya has 20 apples. She took away 10 apples. How many apples does Luhya have now? You have to find the vocabulary which is related to subtraction from this question. Have you found it? If took away was the answer, then you are correct. So our first subtraction related vocabulary is take away. Okay. So we have now known one word. Let's see another question. Azan has 50 stars on his wall. He removed 30 stars. How many stars are remaining on the wall? Now you have to find the subtraction related vocabulary from the sentence. Have you found it? If remove was your answer, then you are correct. So the next vocabulary is remove. Now, remove also have a similar meaning as taken away. It means you are taking something away. In this question, there were 50 stars and 30 stars were taken away. So let's see another question. Shana weighs 40 kg. She decreased her weight to 30 kg. How many kg have she lost? Now you have to find the vocabulary related to subtraction from this word problem. Yes. So if your answer is decreased, then you are correct. Our next vocabulary is decrease. Now decrease means something becoming smaller or fewer in size. In this question, her weight is becoming smaller. First she was in 40 kg and then she decreased her weight to 30 kg, which means she has lost a few kgs. So up to now we have learned 3 vocabularies, which is take away, remove and decrease. We will see another question. Leo has 70 blocks. Sam has 20 blocks less than Leo. How many blocks does Sam have? Now think carefully and find the vocabulary which is related to subtraction. So have you found your answer? Yes, it is less than. So this is the fourth word. It is less than. Now what does it mean? It means that it shows one value is lesser than the other value. Like in this question, Leo is having 70 blocks, but Sam is having 20 blocks less than Leo. So it shows that one value is lesser than the other value. Now for the last question. In a shop, a pencil costs 10 rupiah. Next day, the price was reduced to 7 rupiah. How many rupiah will be saved? Now find the vocabulary which is related to subtraction from this word problem. Think carefully and look at the words. So, have you found the vocabulary? Yes, it is reduce. So, reduce is our fifth word. So, what does reduce means? It means that to make something smaller or less in amount or size. Like in the question given, the pencil costs 10 rupiah and the amount is getting less. The amount is reduced to 7 rupiah, which means few rupiahs has been reduced. So now we have learned a few vocabularies related to subtraction. Let's read the words. Take away, remove, decrease, less than and reduce. Now, do you think all words are quite similar? Yes, because in each word it shows that the amount, size or the value of something is getting less. And if something is always getting less, it means subtraction is happening, right? Now you have got a little idea about how to find the subtraction related vocabulary from the sentences or in the word problems. Now we will be solving some questions. So let's see the first question. Musa has 60 balloons. 30 balloons were taken away from him. How many balloons are left with him? Before you solve the answer, the first step is to find the vocabulary related to subtraction. So look at the word problem and tell me what vocabulary is related. How many of you know the answer? Yes, it's taken away. Now I want you to solve the question. Okay, have you got an answer? Now let's check whether your answer is correct. So let's read the question once again. Musa has 60 balloons. 30 balloons were taken away from him. How many balloons are left with him? So, first of all, we found the vocabulary which is related to subtraction, which is taking away, take away, right? Second step is you have to subtract the smaller number from the bigger number. So, the total number was 60 balloons. So, we will write 60 first. Then, how many balloons were taken away? 30 balloons. which means we have to subtract 30 from 60. Remember to write the sign and write 30 below 60. Then we will solve it. Always we have to start from the units place. 0 minus 0. 0 minus 0 equals 0. Correct. Next, the tens place. We have 6 minus 3. So what is the answer? It is 3. So 60 minus 30 equals 30. So if your answer was 30, then you are absolutely correct. Now you have got an idea about how to solve a simple 3-step subtraction question. So we will see another question to learn more. The next question is, Asila has 48 eggs in a tray. She removed 34 eggs from it. How many eggs are left in the tray? So what is the first step? Yes, very good. The first step is to find the vocabulary related to subtraction. So what is the word in this question? Yes, it is removed. How many of you remember what remove means? Yes, it also means taking away something. Here they are taking away or removing eggs. Now try to solve this question using the steps. Have you got an answer? Let's see if your answer is correct. So in the question it says Asila has 48 eggs. So how many eggs were there in total? Yes, 48. So first of all we have to write 48 because she had 40 eggs altogether. And always we have to write the total number first. Then how many eggs were removed? 34 eggs. So we have to write a subtraction sign because we know this is a subtraction board problem. Then we write 34. Now here we have the question. Like in the previous question, first we will subtract the units. Here we have 8 minus 4. What do you think the answer is? Simple, right? It is 4. Then we have 4 minus 3. I think you all will know the answer. Yes, it is 1. How many eggs were left with her? It is 14. So if 14 was your answer is correct. Good thinking. Okay, so now we have solved 2 questions. Let's see a different type of question, a little challenging one, so you can think more and answer. So the question is this. A mountain is 937 centimeter long. The mountain next to it is 225 centimeter long. What is the difference in height between the 2 mountains? So remember the steps and try to find the answer. First of all, find the vocabulary related to subtraction. When you subtract, be careful to subtract the correct place values and write the bigger number first. So, have you found the answer? Okay, so let's check whether the answer is correct. First of all, we are going to read the question again and let's see what is the vocabulary related to subtraction. Here it says a mountain is 937 centimeter long. The mountain next to it is 225 centimeter long. What is the difference in height between the two mountains? So what do you think the word is? Yes, it is difference. So difference is another vocabulary related to subtraction. So we will paste it in our vocabulary list. So what do you think difference means? It means a point or a way in which two things are not similar. Here in the question also we can see two mountains. One is big and one is small. Right? So we will find the answer and see what difference the question is telling us about the mountains. First I will draw a small mountain. Then next to it a taller one. It says that the longer mountain is 937 centimeter long. So it is the height from bottom to top. The shorter mountain. What is the height of the shorter mountain? Yes, it is 225. So I will write 225 centimeter here. So in which part of these two mountains can you find the difference between it? Yes, it is from this part to this part. This is the difference in height between the shorter mountain and longer mountain. So is it similar or not similar? Yes, it is not similar. So when we subtract these two numbers, we get to know the difference, which means the height here. So let's solve it. Always remember to write the bigger number first. So here we have 937. Then what do we have to write? Yes, we have to write the sign before the next number. Then we write 225. So we will use a method we learned in previous lesson to solve this question, so it will be easier for you. For that I am going to draw a box and draw a line on top and divide it into 3 parts. Do you remember this method? Good. So we write units here, tens and hundreds. And we are going to use circles to represent these numbers. First of all, we have to make 937 on this table. Always we have to start from the units place. So what is the total number on units place? It is 7. So we have to draw how many circles? 7 circles. Very good. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 and 7. Next, in tens column we have to draw 3 circles. Very good. 1, 2 and 3. And next in hundreds we have 9 hundreds. That means 9 circles. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Now remember, when you are counting, don't rush to draw the circles. It might get you confused with the numbers. Do it slowly and think when you do it. Next we have to subtract 225 from it, which means we have to take away a few circles, right? So I am going to cut out the number that we have to take away. In units it's 7 minus 5. So how many circles do we have to cut? Yes, it is 5. 1, 2, 3, 4 and 5. How many are remaining? 2. So 7 minus 5 equals 2. 2 is the answer. Next, in tens we have 3 circles and we have to subtract 2 from it. So how many circles we are going to cut out? 2. Very good. 1, 2. So how many are remaining? Only a 1, right? Next, in hundreds, what do you think? Very good. 2 circles. 1, 2. Let's count the remaining ones. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 and 7. So 7 is the answer. So 937 minus 225 equals 712. So what is the difference in height between these two mountains? Yes, 712. Do we have to write anything here? Yes, because in the question it is given in centimeters, which means if you write only 712, it won't be correct. You have to write the unit. So we will write 712 centimeter. So we have got our answer now. Now will you be able to solve bigger questions? So if you have got 712 as your answer, then I think you are a very good thinker and your answer is absolutely correct. Well done. So, will you be able to solve these type of subtraction word problems now? Yes, it will be very easy if you follow these 3 steps that I have taught you today. First of all, we have to find the vocabulary related to subtraction. Next, we have to find which numbers we have to solve, and always start from the bigger number. Write the bigger number first and then the smaller number to find what's remaining. Then solve the answer. You can use any method that is easy for you to solve the questions. So I want you to find new words from your books, and you can search for new words that you can use in word problems. So before we end our lesson today, I want to give you a small homework, which is on your mathematics big book, page number 28. On page number 28, you have to subtract the numbers using the vocabulary words given on the page, and you have to color the correct answer. If you have already done this page, you can revise the vocabulary words so that for the next lesson it will be easier for you. So this will be the end of our lesson, and I hope you have understood how to solve a simple 3-step subtraction word problem. So hope to see you again soon. Take care and be safe.